because I don't want to put that into my book. So I, made sure that whenever I use it as a research assistant, like I could click, oh, okay, that quote is from a CNBC article on the CNBC site. I can trust that it didn't make up that quote. While I was doing my research early on, like, two lawyers in New York, they feared they'd be disbarred. They only got fined. They handed in a pleading to a court, and all 5 of the cases cited in the pleading were made up. And that really kind of like, okay, watch out. Don't be those lawyers that's on page 1 because you like trusted this thing. But, I've had interns I've paid in the past and they make mistakes. I have to check out their works. This is just an amazing research assistant, and then kind of iterate ideas. Like, hey, here's this interview I did, help me out. What's significant here? What's novel here and stuff, and then, so I would use it for that. And then I kind of got in the habit of like, read this chapter, correct any mistakes in bold, make any suggestions you want and stuff. And like, oh, right, I missed this misspelling. Sometimes it was simple as that. Other times it had a suggestion for rewriting. Again, it wasn't like I would take that suggestion. It showed me like, oh, there's something wrong with this. So then I have to put it through my human brain, but it would call it out. And then, so Google Notebook, which is a really interesting product, was just starting to become popular by the time I was finished. And so I got in the habit of like, hey, I've written this thing, here are the 2 interviews it's based on. Did I miss anything important? And so that was really interesting, too. I do wonder if for my next book, I'm going to routinely take every single interview I do, put it into a Google Notebook or whatever, product is the one I use, and, kind of help me highlight, like, okay, these are the top line things. Here's the original things, they're saying. It's to me an amazing